Hey everyone, welcome. We are back at it again with another grand final for the annual championship tournament. This being for the year 2025. We have got ourselves Galinha from Brazil taking on Crystic from Canada to decide who will be the winner of this massive tournament. Joining me this evening, we've got commentary from Mini Snow from Brazil and Misfire from the US. Mini, please introduce yourself, followed by Misfire.
Hello Tom, hello everyone, hello Misty, and finally we are here on the ACT on the tournament. I unfortunately couldn't get further into the finals, but here we are, a Brazil representative. I'll try my best to not to be as biased. So we already saw the decks of Galinha and Crystic. Crystic going into a more board wipe archetype with steel edges and some other stuff like Reiner, and Chicken using the classic old Toreetle. So we might see how they already fought in the first round of the ACT, but Crystic took the best. But let's see if Chicken Galinha will have the upper hand here.
Alrighty.
Well, look who's in the grand final of another tournament in 2025. It is, in fact, the top contender right now. It's Crystic. I hate to be the one to say that, as I am formerly the GOAT of the game. Hi, I am Misfire. I am last year's ACT winner. Unfortunately, I got knocked out in the same round that Maysmoke got knocked out in, I believe.
Yeah.
And let's just say a really degenerate strategy formed, and that kind of threw me for a loop.
And now they're both dead. Isn't that interesting?
Yes,
single Audrey made it.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing. We aren't going to see an Audrey mirror in the final.
That's true. We really thought we weren't going to be honest. I really thought that was gonna be the end goal there.
Yeah.
Crystic starting off, we've got with the classic Mutated Rogue Beast Paventus. So Crystic is running a Steel Edge Dragon deck, whereas Galinha is more on the Toreetle side. I don't know, this will be really interesting. I think it's going to be difficult for Galinha to deal with all the taking of stuff, and I don't know how good they have constant removal. I'm not sure how good what the tools they have for constant removal are. But I guess time will tell.
I do remember watching this match when it first happened in the first round, and Crystic was really good into that particular matchup. It'd be hard for Galinha to fight back in this one.
Alright, we're going to get the team's plant.
It usually has 2 Lancers and 2 Monster Armory Bladers, so I think he can deal with some constants. Most importantly, I think keeping watch and widespread termination are the main targets I would consider.
It's true, keeping watch was pretty good.
Yeah, keeping watch has been a sleeper card throughout this whole year.
Yeah.
Even just the ability to survive when you have nothing in play. Like, one of the biggest ways to defeat an opponent is when they have nothing in the asset left. So you go for that wounding, and with keeping watch, even the card in your hand can act as that asset defense. So it's pretty solid.
And it looks like we are getting a future stake rock, and it looks like it's going to be used for stacking.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so he uses top deck to search for any card in his turn.
Without top deck, though, he's got nothing.
Yeah, without top deck, he has to sack 3 health. And now, in the event that Galinha somehow is running...
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So he top deck with top deck.
That's right.
Well, now Top State is online.
Top State. Future deck.
Future deck. It's like a deck made of shrooms and...
Oh my gosh.
It's made of all the other monsters. Or the Eclipse Troopers.
That's it. Okay, so we've got top deck in play. We've got future state combo. So basically, the whole point of this strategy is future state or top deck puts a card at the top of the deck, and then future state calls that card, allowing it to be played. It basically just makes the deck a second hand for Crystic, which is really good for him. I think that'll be really good to see how they go. Yes.
To add to that even further, because both of these cards are class 1, they can allow you to cheat out some really devastating cards early on.
It's true.
Chances are we might see some of those power cards come down in the upcoming turns.
I guess what we have to figure out is it an advantage or a disadvantage, considering they did meet in the round 1 matchup where Galinha was not able to win. I wonder if he's had enough ideas on how to actually turn that around, or if is it going to be worse for him because now Crystic knows what his deck does. So it's kind of a...
I'm expecting this to be a mixed bag, and the Klytus early!
It's true. Close early.
There's nothing that I really think...
Oh, I think you're gonna take a Coconut Hut.
Oh, right!
Yeah.
Jeepers creepers.
I completely forgot about that idea. Though, in hindsight, you really should have done it before the Dragonian came down.
Wow, okay. Well, I guess supposedly he's done that, so... Okay.
Although Crystic still has the card frenzy to shuffle back.
Yeah, but Galinha could play it very soon. If he just needs to wait. Well, I guess Crystic will do it on his next turn, won't he? He'll just... Oh, there it is!
Oh, and there he
there
is.
it is!
Not even gonna matter.
Oh,
that's funny. Oh, that's so funny.
And Main Smoke, where'd you go? To the void?
He's gone to the void.
Sorry, my Discord was lagging a bit.
So you did go to the void.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna draw 5. Always drawing 5.
Tell me, how are the Eclipse troopers doing down there?
Are they on the void?
They're very lonely.
I mean, they haven't been relevant in a long time. They might as well be.
That's true. Or Eclipse troopers.
They're very lonely. They're...
That could be a sign that someone needs to buff them. Tom.
No. Be like, we've got ourselves... Okay, so card frenzy's been played, so this is still Crystic's first turn. I thought Galinha was finally playing. Jeepers, okay.
Well, technically speaking, Galinha did play. But now that card that Galinha got off of Klytus, done. That that was meant to steal, well, that's now back in Crystic's deck.
Oh, because he was going to use it for the class rise. That's what he was going to do.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Here come the Toreetles.
The Toreetles.
They may be little ones, but eventually they'll pack a big punch.
That's right. Alright, so we got Lone Toreetle 250 is not going to be doing much, but Klytus can clear the Tim's plant, which is kind of good. Okay.
But
now Corrosive's probably not... What?
What is the purpose of Tim's plant on Crystic's deck? Is just to shuffle back Dragonian to the asset pile? Or there's a higher motive?
I would say yeah, probably. During preparation stage, wild cards are played when summon Tim monster you command to your asset pile. If you do, add the 2 Tim cards from your deck to your hand. Maybe
as far as I know, he doesn't have any of the sort, but I think it is just to get Dragonian back and to act as a target. Because Dragonian is a liability when it's on the field, because it does not have that great of stats.
True.
It could be.
It also could be that they were trying to prepare for Odru, so they needed something like Hut that they could send, and that set up the Tim side of things, maybe? Because they were going to be like the death of this whole event, and now it's gone.
That would depend on if Crystic knew if this whole deck was, if the OGU deck was even a thing.
I mean, considering the fact that Diamond was very vocal about the fact that OGU was not broken before the event, I think Crystic would have to be able to piece together.
I had thoughts about OGU being a thing myself, but I mostly thought about OGU control, so I didn't think much about, like, the whole can of worms that deck was.
It's true. Alright, so we've got ourselves top deck activating. We won't know what he's put at the top of the deck until he calls it with future state, which is a bit scary.
And we won't even know if he actually called it until he plays it. Because we can't hear anything these guys are saying.
It's true. So let's see what ends up getting played. Going to main deck, to search. I don't know what he grabs, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Some tells me in this situation, you probably want, if you don't have the Keeping Watch in hand, you might get it now.
Okay. So it's more of just a setup, because I just don't think there's anything on Galinia's board that's worth countering. It'd just be more of setup that Crystic's doing.
And given the circumstances, that's absolutely what Crystic needs to do.
Let's see.
Xerxes!
Okay.
He's learned from the Diamond game. He doesn't want to let Raynar get too late, like to be playable too late. So I think he's going to try and meet the conditions as soon as he can.
Oh, it's actually it actually works out because the Xerxes and the Boventus can clear the board.
Yes, yes. So
though granted, Toreetles is not exactly the best idea in the world because the Toreetles get more powerful and they just search out more Toreetles.
That's correct. Also, the scary thing is, it's actually technically a Toreetle card. So they actually could search up Toreetles from the past as well when one of them dies.
Yep.
So... Okay, they're going to special move them, which does nothing. Special move, obviously... fair.
Yeah. I think the health lead is important for the adverse heal and the Starlit Wrath that Galinha has.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That would be really late, and coexistence. That's an interesting one.
I don't think it can really be late because it doesn't start Wrath like a class 3 though. Pretty sure it's a higher class. So I don't think...
it's class 3, but that's still like. But like by the time that health lead comes up, I mean, I guess you could pay the 4 to pop it, and then like it saves you from dealing with all the attacks and like sudden death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Crystic's going to have trouble with health, so we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think even the special move from Xerxes won't even stop it from searching, so...
Nope.
I mean, I assume Galinha knows that, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Okay.
He might...
He may not need to search it, to be fair. He may already have another one in hand, so he probably doesn't need it.
Yeah, at least another couple.
Is that? Oh, okay, this is going to be corrosive.
Oh, yes, that corrosive.
Oh! What? Oh, that's not bad. That's actually not too bad. So because Crystic's Clytus got perished, he can use Asset Reaction, Synergy Reaction, which kills all other Synergy monster, which includes the Boventus. Because remember, all the Elders are now technically Synergies. So Synergy Reaction, because the Clytus died, he can take out Boventus as well. That's quite good. That was a good play.
And he sacked 2 to pop the coexistence.
I don't know about that, but, you know, each to their own, I suppose.
Why so early? I mean, there's... to be honest, I don't think what are the other threats of Crystic's deck is Raynar, and what are... there's Raynar, Dragodian, and I forgot everything else from...
It could just be that Galinha wasn't certain they wanted the corrosive to stick around.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, considering he paid 3 for the coexistence, yeah, he wouldn't be on lethal a threat.
Correct.
Okay.
Let's see. Dragodian, Raynar.
Oh, there's the... Is there a Steel Edge? Sinner
Ooh!
from
that's
the
interesting.
heavens?
Why would he do that?
So, actually, that allows his Toreetles to...
I guess they'll be bigger now?
Yeah.
This is just weird. This is weird.
Oh, right, yeah. He has
Yes.
Snake Shifter.
Oh, right. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm not-
in this situation, it
Oh my
actually
gosh,
makes
is this actually
sense.
gonna work? I can't believe this is working! What? I can't believe that worked! That's insane.
I mean, at the very least, Raynar's online for Crystic, so...
Yes.
At this stage, Galinha has put himself in a bit of a bind.
What do you mean? He's doing good. He just killed 2 dragons with the class 1s. Using a From the Heavens. He got very lucky there.
I mean from, like, a health perspective, and considering what he just put online. I mean, yeah, it'd be questionable to use Raynar early in this situation, but if Galinha's Toreetles get cleared, that means he would have to go into the asset pile in some capacity to actually stay alive.
And perhaps. I mean, he would have to do something if there are enough attacks on board. But we also have to keep in mind that, that would involve Crystic overreaching a fair bit, either playing Raynar this early, or entirely playing out a bunch of monsters trying to win. Like, he'd have to start using all of his tricks, and he's only using them on bloody class 1s, so he'd have to win this turn. I don't think Crystic's going to play aggressive. Ooh! Oh, that's so disgusting. Oh, that's gross.
He can't play another Toreetle now!
Oh, that's gross.
Oh,
That is gross. So basically what he does is Crystic can call a card, and Galinha, whenever they play that card from their hand, they lose 5 health points. It's technically either player, but Crystic won't run Toreetles. So now Galinha basically cannot play a single Toreetle from hand anymore while World Use and Play. And if Galinha does not have any constant removal, I'm gonna be surprised.
Yeah, no, he still has Lancer and Most Armory Blader on his deck.
Oh, sorry, it's 3 health if they play the card, but 5 health if Galinha wants to get rid of Wellview. So it's a bit of a mix.
But does he have one of them now, is the question.
Yeah, that's the question.
I imagine Galinha has some sort of health.
We're talking constant removal, like, to get rid of the worldview.
Well, I'm just thinking, if they don't have constant move, they surely would have health.
Ooh.
Surely.
Here comes
Corrosive.
Tim.
Okay, I'm thinking...
How big are these
Will
Toreetles, though?
Will Crystic try to win for the Corrosive?
Yeah, but he'd have to be bigger, and I think the Toreetles are bigger.
No,
my gosh.
I don't even think that's gonna matter!
No, they are not
happening right
bigger.
now?
They are
Oh.
1250 currently.
Yeah,
Dude, he just
1250
played that whole
is-
thing.
So now the Tim engine's done.
The Tim engine is done. Wow, that was interesting. I think it's the corrosive. I think you're right, Minnie. I think he's very sensitive to what that corrosive means. Very interesting. Wow. To be sent to style an amulet. Interesting.
I mean,
And now Artemis has a star counter. Not that I can do anything with it.
It's true.
Will
Wow.
Crystic play the Snake Shifter? I mean, because he got Oh no, he still has Rainer.
He can't.
Yeah, Raynar.
Is this still prep stage or is this conflict? Because if it's
I
conflict,
believe it's. I don't know actually.
Because if it's
I don't think
conflict,
there was
Snake Shift is terrible.
Yeah.
Ooh! What is this? Oh, that's...
Maybe
oh,
it's
He
that's
used
Storm.
Major Storm on himself?
I don't understand why he would do that. I don't understand.
This is... Dude.
Do you think it applied to tacticals as well? Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
No,
I
I don't
don't
think
know.
so.
Maybe he has Most Armory, 2 Most Armory Bladers. Yeah.
Oh.
Here's a blader.
Oh. That's it. Nice.
That
God,
opened the door. Now that
Toreetle's
Toreetle
back.
can come down.
I'm reading both players' minds.
Wait.
What the hell?
And the
Okay,
Keep It
the
Watch
Keep It
coming
Watch.
down, so that kind of put all of that situation to moot.
Yeah, but there's no worldview, which is the good thing. The worldview would have been brutal for Toreetles. Man, this is good. I did not expect Vanquish.
Vanquish
Of
to
health.
draw 2
Health.
cards. Yes.
Health,
Yeah.
okay. Alrighty then. We're good, we're
I-
good.
Do keep in mind, Crystic does potentially have the newfound ruins, which can get that worldview back, which would though at this stage in the game, if the Toreetles aren't being played down, what are we even doing?
And this is only 3 damage, so Crystic can definitely take it.
Yeah. Or he could just chump block it with something.
Maybe.
Like, in this situation, actually, what would you chump block with?
Maybe
Rainer.
try to bring some steel ledges to try to build the X-Head creature. Maybe a Slicer Kit to send to the parish.
That's an idea, yeah.
Because I
He's
think the
going for the
main
Keep It Watch.
the main star of Crystic's deck, I think it's the X-Head creature, because he's like, he has, I don't know, 6 ways to play a X-Head creature and board wipe.
Okay.
So
And speaking
A lot
of
of larva.
X-Heads, we got the larva.
yeah,
Okay,
And that's
Templar's
getting-
gonna go to hand.
So that's getting the Templar online, which is what you would need to send the Slicer Kid. And the
Yes.
Blader. Basically, it's a whole safety net.
yeah.
Swinging for 2, it looks.
And yeah, that's
Yeah.
2 done.
Nice.
Taking the
Almost evened it out.
see.
Looking
I
at
think-
the situation now, so we have. Yes, so we have Raynar, Snake Shifter, his Tacticalism, and one other synergy monster that I just can't seem to put my finger on right now.
Well, let's see. Crystic's got the turn. See, why did no one bring Belumbra? That's what I'm just saying. That would have countered this entire tournament. It counters Resurgence. It counters the Constants. Come on,
Yeah,
this guy,
and
where were you?
And people are already playing Blader to get rid of Constant, so
You
conditions.
get a boost from Blader.
Yes.
I mean, it was an idea.
When Starmary Angels misfire, you had one job.
Oh, we are connecting 3 all over again.
You actually expect me to unironically
Yep.
bring Montgomery to the biggest tournament
Yep,
of the entire season.
that's right.
Wow.
Yes.
You really set your expectations way too high, Tom.
Well, I'm a wrestling fan, Misfire. You should know all about that. As we get... Alright, so we've got the Cannon Templar.
Wait a minute, if you're a wrestling fan, how come there's never been a professional wrestling style archetype yet?
Because it's already been done. But, I mean,
And it looks like he's getting the X-Head Genesis and the second Templar, so now I think is the time when we see the... Actually, what gets lowered by 750 in this situation?
Probably Toreetle, right? Because it's going to be too big.
Toreetle only has... Yeah, the Toreetle, but it only has 1250.
I thought it had 3 in the perished. Oh, he's only got 2.
Oh,
Okay, well then Blighter then. Oh, never mind, he's picked Toreetle. Okay.
So now that Toreetle's at 500, I mean, I think it might actually be alright, because he has that second Templar now, which you can just send the Slicer Cannon to reduce Blader with.
Oh, okay. No, that's right. I was thinking Heavy Storm would have been good here, but then I realized that Blader is once per copy.
Yeah.
Heavy Storm, destroy all spell and traps on the field. Wait, wrong one.
That's true. Major Storm, my bad.
Konami, please don't sue us.
Alright, we got Cannon Templar, gonna send a Slicer, which will drop the Blader. So now everything's getting set up for Crystic. I think Galinha's doing pretty well.
Yeah, Galinha's holding on, which is...
And we also have to look at this. We have to look at this, like, also remember the card advantage here. We've got a lot less cards on Crystic's side. They got 2 less cards in hand, 4 less cards in deck. So they're -6 currently compared to Galinha. And 6 cards is literally what? Well, yeah, 6 cards is I think 20% of your deck. So technically, Galinha has a 20% advantage.
Yeah, but I think
here's that rules I was talking about.
I think Crystic gets that advantage back with the board wipes of X-Head. I mean, if he constantly hits like 2 or 3 monsters per board wipe, he can pretty much close the gap.
And we'll view it back. While Galinha can safely play 1 Toreetle, he can't play 2.
Yeah.
That's alright, we'll just play Blader again next turn and deal with the worldview, and then there's no more issues.
Or somehow have Belumbra in the asset pile.
That's right! There it is! That's... Oh gosh,
that be like the whole... Watch that be the whole punchline, like, you're just building up to the moment Belumbra comes down, and you're like, I was right!
Okay, but just to be clarified, if Belumbra was to be played and Galinha won the whole tournament, I've got an argument for the ages, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you would have an argument based on a Brazilian actually doing well with a card.
That's right.
A lot more than I can say for...
It's true, the US did not make it.
Shut up.
Yeah. You know the US was like over half this tournament, not a single one made the grand final. Not a single one.
To be fair, you drop out before the tournament even begin.
You're gonna have to make do with the fact that you're either gonna pick your North American brethren or your South American brethren, Misfire. You're gonna have to pick.
Well, based on predictions, I think we know what it's gonna be, eh?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Alright, so the future state botch, and so that's interesting.
What does he do? Or is he trying to gain health?
Yeah, health gain.
Weird. Okay.
And now he's using Top Deck to get a card in. I'm assuming this is going to be a card he wants to draw for his next turn.
Ooh, yeah, right. He has to refill. And...
But now, what does Crystic do in this situation? Does he... I mean, in order for Worldview to make progress, he would have to attack the monsters on the field.
I forgot about Widespread.
Yeah.
Jeepers. Yeesh. Alright.
He really needs to
Get
build.
the health gain back for that. If he can
Yeah.
get more health gain going, that can be scary.
Actually, if he plays Raynar right now, he'll get 5.
But is that a smart idea?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he really needs health because of the constant threat of adverse seal. Like if he can't
True.
instantly pay for adverse seal, it might be very bad.
Mini, you're a genius. All Galinha has to do is wait for Crystic to use Widespread, then respond with Adverse Seal. Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Because that would make Crystic low enough in health.
And attacking everything other than the Toreetle. That's interesting.
Oh, what? And then, oh, it's a crash. Wait, how's it a crash?
Wait, what?
Never
No,
mind.
it's not a crash. Come down,
Canadians
everyone.
off his rockers.
We are not at 2008.
Grandpa Tom off his rockers again. Someone place
How
him down
dare
on
you.
the bed for a nap.
Yeah, moving along, we've got Toreetle here, we've got Galinha's turn. They can't play Toreetles, which is a bit sad, but,
They can play one.
oh, I guess they can pay 3 to play 1. Jeebus.
Not exactly a good health exchange, but hey, it's better than not being able to play it at all.
Not quite as good as Marine Exchange, but anyway, we don't talk about that card anymore. We've got...
Wasn't that one of your 100 cards that you've neutered to the ground at this point?
What do you mean? I think it does the exact same thing, doesn't it? I forget what it does. It shuffles your entire
And-
hand into your deck or something. And then you draw
He's
2 cards.
crafting the Toreetle into the...
Oh, okay. So technically, Worldview prevents it being played from hand. So technically, if Galinha was to use Toreetles from the past, it wouldn't be from hand.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna wait till he has enough class to play it.
But wouldn't you want to wait on that until you get more Toreetles?
You probably also want to wait till Raynar's actually been dealt with before you do that as well.
Raynar, Axehead, creature.
Well, yeah,
I'm
true. See? Alright, Galinha, looks like they're passing it.
He still has a Predator to hold the
That's
the,
true.
the attacks.
Actually,
does
Predator would
hold
be
a lot.
good. And it would get rid of those Templars so that there's no Steel Edge fodder for the Axe Head later on.
Mm. That's a line.
Alright, Crystic's got the play. I assume for Crystic, you just poke.
Yeah, at this point, that's the safest option.
But they will need to rise first.
Yeah. And I think that's the difficulty Crystic is facing. Trying to figure out what to rise, despite the fact that he's going to get it on his next turn. And the crowd goes mild.
That's right. That's why I'm waiting for Raynar. I just want something to happen. Something to blow up. Okay, we're going to rise.
Should we put that in our MonTac commentary out of context video that we're inevitably gonna do?
No, 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 no.
Hey,
Okay.
If I'm gonna be like 50 minutes of that video, you might as well have at least 5 seconds.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got.
Quite a stale match because they are still trying to not overcommit and waiting for sudden death, I think.
It's true.
So and not
A
have much
complete-
action going.
It's a completely opposite affair from what happened in their Titan Cup final match.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she can
true. Because Galinha
Galinha
did go
tried
pretty
to-
hard in the paint. Yeah,
try to OTK on the first turn.
I think he's definitely learned to be a bit more patient now.
I mean, in this situation, you also have to consider that Crystic isn't milling Galinha's deck. He
That's
isn't
fair.
putting, like, all the Toreetles in the pairs file to where a Father Root just comes down turn 1, and
Gosh, I
there's
remember
no Father Root to be played because someone decided to ban Father Root for this tournament.
Aren't you glad I did, sir? Can you imagine Diamond with a Father Root? We did not need that. We did not need that.
And we got a glimpse at the top of the deck from Crystic. He has Dragons of a Feather.
Yeah, for Pincer Dragon.
Okay.
Wait,
And
that could... Oh, right, that gets back Raynar.
yes.
My mind was just thinking, like, does he have Biomech in there?
No. Yeah, he has, I think, has only Xerxes and Pincer Dragon as targets. For the Dragons of a Feather.
Yeah. But I was thinking more the synergies, like, for, like, Biomech Dragon, the synergy monster. Like, but that would mean that it was either that or Mega Crab, I think, was the 5th slot. Actually, it might have... Yeah, I think those were the slots. I think it was one of those two. Do not quote me on that.
I'm quoting him. That's it. Everybody quote him. Alright, me. We heard it here first. Mega Crab, everybody. Here it comes. Any moment now.
Not-
From Miss Fire's lips.
So for last match, there was like there was Clytus, a Snake Shifter, Boventis, Dragodian, and Raynar.
Oh, yeah.
No big boss
Yeah, so-
monsters.
So we might see Clytus in this matchup instead of the Loafer Crab.
Ooh. Loafer Crab. Directed by Misfire. Cheapest creepers. Oh, here we go. Finally, we're here. Oh my gosh, it took so long. We finally got some play. Alright, we're back. Steel Edge, Axe Head, Genesis. Okay.
It's going to send, more than likely, an Axe Head creature.
Technically, he doesn't need to. He
Yeah,
doesn't actually
actually,
need to. Going for 3. Predator! This fires their card. We've got the Torosian Predator sending all these 3 cards back into the deck. Of course, Crystic will get to then play a card from hand, which could be really anything. I don't know. What would you take? What are you gonna play? That's the question. What is the question?
He'll play a Mind Taker.
Mind Taker.
That would be incredibly dumb to play in this situation.
Do it anyway. Mind Taker.
And also, Tom, I'm really gonna want you to listen back to the recording after this.
Huh?
You're not helping all the allegations.
Allegations. I thought they were proven.
The alligators.
Let's.
They're not proven, Tom! You're the one who proved them, and you don't have the evidence! Don't throw accusations you have no evidence for, Tom!
That implies there's evidence to be gained, Misfire.
It's not evidence to be gained!
You don't have any evidence, Tom. Wait, so there's evidence? Okay, Predator doing something.
You can take the damage.
True. I mean, yeah, Predator is ravenous, so it gains 1,000 when it gets through. But other than that, yeah, Crystic can't afford to do it.
But Predator's not gonna last long after this. So even if it's at 3,000, it's not doing a whole lot.
Yeah, 3k is not bad.
It's
Yeah, hang on,
not,
3k.
but it's only gonna last for like 2 turns,
Also true.
which in MonTac terms is basically the same, especially in sudden death terms, as going to the restroom.
Oh my gosh.
And he's not even going to take the damage.
That's interesting.
Play.
I guess it's good for Galinha then. Because it forces Crystic to play things.
But what
Okay.
is he gonna play?
Oh, you know why? It's because of widespread. That's why. He doesn't want to lose any health because he wants to get widespread to be viable. Actually, oh, Galinha can use the 5 health now to get rid of worldview.
Ooh,
He
He wants
can.
to.
true.
Is he going to?
He should definitely do it because like it's gonna be sudden death next turn. He can't lose health anyway. So
Are you
Yeah.
sure you're not confusing with the old rules where...
well, but he like what I mean is like okay, yes, he could lose health to get rid of a constant tactical. But what is Crystic going to play that he can actually sack health for? That is not more important than worldview, which literally stops his entire deck.
And the Templar's coming back down to be a chump blocker.
Yeah. And
Jump it.
Feel the parish file.
Nice.
Smart.
It's true. Cherry doesn't have multi-attack. That would have been cool. Oh well. Alright, we're in sudden death, people! Time to finally start getting this thing going.
Well, but now we know a Torosian buff that's happening, guys.
Torosian buff?
You wanted Predator to have multiple attacks, didn't you?
Oh yeah, it should have multiple attacks. That's right, we're gonna make it 6 attacks. We're gonna have all the OTKs.
It's an OTK by itself!
That's it. It's an OTK by itself. Drop a prayer to go for win. That's it. Very easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just,
So,
just mill your entire deck, play Predator, and then after that, just go ahead and play, like... No, actually, it's play Predator, and then whatever 2 monsters they have, you just double Lancer, boom, just send stuff,
Yeah.
and then...
boom, indeed. Or you just, Major Storm. Boom.
That's even worse!
Yes, even no better. You double Chimera, Road Beast Chimera.
Okay,
Oh,
recovery then.
true!
So you have to use probably something like Class Bond, because you can't use Recovery, because that'll prevent your Predator from attacking.
You removed that.
No, I'm pretty sure... Oh, does it no longer stop the whole Mythic thing? I thought that was still a thing.
Nope, it's not
Oh,
anymore.
good. Oh, good then. That explains why rogues are not in the top tables. I like that. That
I
makes a
thought
lot
it
more
was
sense.
more so because of the general power creep, but we'll take your answer for that.
Take my excuse. Okay, good. Yeah, no, it does. It does. Yeah,
Tom?
okay, good.
Do you really
What?
want to say it like that?
What? Anyway.
You see, this is what happens.
316 just says it's been proved.
It's been proven you said some really weird stuff in this commentary booth, Tom.
Jeez, creepers. Alright, anyway, we've got literally nothing happening. Doing any smoke. Explain. What is he doing?
Explain what? He's
Okay, now
doing
he's-
calculate gambit to take back. I don't know. Maybe Xerxes to have
I
more
don't-
health gain.
Potentially.
Or a new
It's a
combo.
tactical!
Actually, you can't.
He can't
have-
grab Xerxes. It's a tactical.
Oh, right. You can grab
Really,
New
sending
Find Ruins.
Templar and Genesis, that's smart. And and Crimson is asking the big question: how do we
did we
get
get-
here?
How
I
did
don't
we
know.
get here?
Let's see.
Okay,
Probably
so what
figuring
else?
out It's probably the same question we should be asking some other people.
So this is going to be widespread for certain at some point. We're going to have to see. If I am Crystic, I assume they're going to grab Ruins, right?
Yeah, have that fail safe.
There it is. That sucks. That's rough.
Yeah. And the
oh
card now.
That's interesting. Okay, so this will force Crystic to respond with stuff next turn. So that's okay. That's not bad. That's a good play. Like, Galinha has has a decent card advantage here still. What have we got? We've got 10 in Crystic, so 13 cards left for Crystic, and we've got 18 cards left for Galinha. So there's a 5-card advantage. There's also less asset though, but
he paid 5 for the word view.
Jesus, he's gonna slap these down immediately. Yeah, I mean, because Worldview can't get played till next turn. So Crystic can use something like Ruins, but he can't. He can't. He can't do that very much. So, okay, so we've got Toreetles. Toreetles are going to hit the field. This is going to be pretty decent for Galinha. I think this is probably Galinha's way of just getting out as much as he can now.
At this point, he has to.
He kind of has to. So yeah, Ruins gets played. That will grab Worldview. Worldview can't be played, so that's good. This should now be where Galinha responds with a Toreetle, because there could be a Marine Guard happening. I don't know. I don't remember if Crystic actually runs Marine Guard, but if I'm Galinha, I want to get the Toreetle out as soon as possible. Yeah.
100%.
Yep. So let's see, Crystic. There's no point in Marine Guarding now if you're Crystic. I guess you could defend if you were just Marine Guarding, but... Okay, so let's see. We've got 3 attacks here. Not a single one can be let through because we are now in sudden death, where any wounding is lethal. Wounding, of course, being when a monster attacks directly.
Predator is at 3k now, so...
Is it actually?
No, he defended with the Templar.
Yeah, he defended.
Right.
Yeah. I was about to say.
That's at 2k.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought the wounding actually happened.
Oh, guys, this is actually really good now because Galinha has gotten rid of Worldview. Ruins has grabbed the Worldview. So what this means though is I think Galinha probably runs a second copy of Blader, which he might be saving for the widespread termination, which means Crystal will have to use their second copy, I imagine, of what is it called? What the card we just saw play? Calculated Gambit, to grab back the popped widespread. So then, depending on what Galinha has after that, if Galinha has any other ways to remove constants, then that could be really difficult for Crystal. But if he doesn't, it's not going to be so good.
Okay, I think I'll be using Clytus to defend this turn.
And with the blessing, probably going to get back the newfound ruins.
Okay, hand to play, gonna shuffle it, draw. Okay.
I don't even think he's gonna draw in this case. Oh,
He's
he
done
is
anyway.
drawing.
He's done anyway.
He has a level 4
I was trying to play
losing the game on this
Clytus.
part.
If I was playing Clytus here, I would not draw off of the Ruby Blessing. That's a you may, if I recall.
Yes.
No, let's see.
One in 4 chance of losing on the spot. Imagine.
He still has the Raynar, so there's still that safety net. And so there's still that net.
Mm-hmm.
But
the net.
At this point, I would think he want to play Clytus.
We'll see.
Terosian Predator's about to go down. About to perish. To clarify, but keeping watch. Just to take the Predator, what is happening?
He did the play.
Alright then, so we've got that. Yep, we're gonna do that. That's happening, yes.
And now, Toreetle now Galinha's just gonna crash the turtle into it.
A turtle! The turtle's getting crashed, everybody!
Ladies and gentlemen, we just got the
He
turtle.
can't attack with this. What's he doing? What is? Oh my
he's putting it
gosh!
back!
Oh.
That's actually. I don't know if that's good or not, guys. I don't know if that's good or not. Okay. I don't know if that was a good play or not.
I mean,
I think even he took it back.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
that's why! The radar!
Finally.
Okay, so that's interesting. That's not good. That's really bad for Galinha.
I think Galinha overcommitted.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yes.
That was rough. Ooh, that was. I mean, to be fair, it's probably good we get that Reynard done now because when Galinha goes to rules from the past, he's going to need that Reynard dealt with.
Yeah.
And
There's
he needs to
still
probably push. Next turn, probably need to see a trio from the past from Galinha. Oh!
He's
Never
going for
mind.
it now!
He's playing. He's
What's happening? Maybe he's. I don't know. This is insanity.
He's playing.
I don't know if this is a good play.
Isn't
can't attack.
Like,
And now,
yeah, can't attack.
can't attack with it, but...
What's he
Oh
doing?
no!
This is.
The axe head creature goes live soon!
Yeah, I don't
you only
know.
need
I don't.
One more trigger of Slicer Kid.
This is weird. I don't know what's happening right now.
I think Galinha's just thrown the game.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to force out something? I have no idea. This is very weird. He can't attack with any of them. They're big, but I don't even know how big they are. He's not saying. It's they get 500 power for each lone trio they command. So it's 2,500 boost.
So it's 2,750 total.
All of them. Which none of them are big enough to deal with Reynard anyway. So he's going to end the turn there.
Not that they need to, but at the same time, now that just opens the door for Crystic.
It could just be a defensive play, where he's using it as like meat bags. Like, he wants... he's worried that he'll have to use his last asset and then he's cooked, so he's going to try and hope that Crystic cannot get through this. Or at least force Crystic to use the widespread now. Actually, this is a genius play, because if Galinha had not done this, then Crystic would still have the ability to board wipe him this turn, and if Galinha responds with something to defend, and that gets removed, he's got nothing left to defend with. But if he's got this to begin with, it might be this absorbs the board wipe, and then later on, maybe he can defend with an asset. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking maybe he's just thinking of the defensive side of things, because I don't know why else he would play so many bodies unless he was trying to defend.
This is
But
probably... That's not a good idea, though, in this situation. Because, at least with the asset, you're blocking in the conflict, which stuff like Axehead can't actually do, and there's the worldview again.
That's alright.
So,
Worldview's okay. At this point, I think it's fine.
yeah, it's fine now. But now the Toreetle... So he can't... So, now every single Toreetle that he has in his hand, all 5 of them, are all dead cards now. Unless he somehow sided out 5 Toreetles for this exact situation.
No, I doubt he's done that. But he does have enough cards in deck to pull out something. He doesn't want to use that last asset because that's going to be how he uses Adverse Seal later on.
That's true. And there's the blessing. Is he actually digging for the accent creature now?
But also another thing, he already has it in hand, doesn't he? Because he grabbed it from Critter?
Yes, I think so. No?
Oh, that's true.
He should be able to just play it. I think he might be digging something else.
Maybe. But...
Maybe he's digging for widespread. That could be what he's doing.
I don't
But you
know.
can just top deck future state, no?
Good point. I don't know then. Maybe he's just trying to draw cards. I don't know.
I was about to say, I was worried that he forgot that the blessing was still in play. Blah. Brain not working.
Okay, so he's done some stuff. He's going to think about how he's going to play this. Top deck. So what was that? Top deck, the widespread for a card in main deck. I think this will probably be widespread.
To be honest, from all the matches we saw from Crystic, looks like once Crystic set up the board, we just watch like the opponent agonizing until Crystic wins in the end. Like it's just miserable experience, to be honest. Like Galinha has only has Mega Crab left and the Tribal Hammer, but Crystic still has like, I don't know, 6 ways to board wipe.
Well, we also have to remember that his tacticals are getting played without any sort of response. Like nothing's being done about them. So
there's potentially no Marine Guard in the hand. That's a bad sign already.
I'm not certain. He could have it.
Like,
I don't know.
If he had it, I think. So he did draw from the Titan of Short Sword. So I think this is just health gain.
Yeah.
From
here we go. So he's calling something.
And as long as it, I think he's gonna call something incredibly weird. Some tells me he's probably gonna call Dragon of Death Amadeus. He can literally call it.
Let's see.
So, but we do know there's Coconut Hut. He did not call Coconut Hut, so
he did not.
Yeah, because he is. I think he's going for the health gain here.
So why did he use top deck at all?
He used top deck and drew it off of Titan Destroyer's sword. When we...
Ooh, right, yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright. Fair enough. So widespread's definitely going to be happening. Okay,
and there's
board wipe.
That clears the board. That will clear the board.
And that's the first one.
Yep, that's rough. Okay.
First one of many.
Okay.
Technically, that's the second of many. But now, the door is open.
The door is open.
I don't think he's searching. Oh, he can only use twice. I forgot about that. The searching.
Widespread gets played.
No, you can actually
respond to anything yet, Galinha. Wait till conflict, Galinha.
Oh, right. The entire specialty can take a bait.
And there is the widespread termination.
Don't conflict. Alright, here we go. Mega Crab! The biggest crab. I mean, if he could adverse seal here, but that would force Crystic to lose health at least. Also, Crystic does have to make a decision. They either shuffle their entire hand back in their deck or give this thing multiple attacks. So,
given the game plan, I think it's very likely that he's going to ask for this crab to just get multiple attacks.
Adverse seal, Galinha. It's your only chance. Adverse seal.
Galinha Kenobi here, our only hope.
I just realized, actually, don't do that. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. If you adverse seal and then pay the 4, you just board wipe the crab. Don't do that, Galinha.
Oh, and the leash pin.
That's nice. Oh, that's Crystic playing that. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh no!
Dude. Oh, that's not good.
He has to play the seal now.
Adverse seal.
But he has no asset card. He has no health to pay for his own.
He doesn't need to pay for it.
He doesn't need to pay for it.
Crystic would have to pay for it. So Crystic pays the 4 to bring it back, but Galinha doesn't actually have to pay for it. He just has to give up an asset to be put into the adverse seal. The only problem is, because whenever Crystic pays the 4, that Axe Head will just board wipe the crab. Now, technically the Axe Head is played now past preparation stage, so it won't be able to attack, but Galinha will still lose a massive monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think this is going to go as well as people had hoped. So, yeah, Adverse Seal's still fine, though. I definitely can still do it.
I think this is Galinha's fate sealed.
I think so. Pardon the pun.
I think Crystic is going to be... I think Crystic is going to be a triple crown in the year of 2025. 2 Titan Cubs and an ACT under his belt. Good night, Nurse, at this point. Unless Galinha finds a way to pull a rabbit, not just out of his hat,
oh my
but
gosh.
a hat from straight out of his mouth.
No! Okay, good. Alright, Jeepers Creepers.
What, do you want me to say his hat from From another hat?
Okay, so Mega Crab has got Adverse Seal. That's going to move it all out, and it will counter the detonation, because detonation's not immediate. So detonation gets removed. The only issue is, of course, Axe Head will board wipe. The fact that nothing has happened, I wonder if deliberating whether Galinha forfeits? But I don't know why it's taking so long.
At this point, this is probably a time to forfeit. But we don't want people to forfeit this time. I want to see if Galinha tries.
No, that's typing.
Judge
it.
typing.
What is the issue? What is... Oh, actually, it's funny. Card Frenzy would trigger. But anyway. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, that's right.
What's happening?
Can you imagine if he just typed Crystic has forfeited? Can you imagine if he's done that? That would be funny. Does Adverse Seal trigger on play? It doesn't say when this card is played. Oh, I see. Technically, it doesn't. It doesn't actually trigger on play.
Oh. Wait, so that means he actually has a line to get out of this.
He can use detonation to pop the Mega Crab before Adverse Seal's used.
Oh.
Technically, it doesn't state.
Who's gonna tell the bad news to Galinha?
Shut up. Technically, it does not state on play. So, unfortunately, the idea is that typically no one has an immediate response to Adverse Seal being played. So, technically, it does not state on play. It just says once we got this card, while you command a decision, once you play. So, technically, it is not on play. So, if he uses the linchpin, he can do that intermediary, which will be game. Oh, that's rough.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news for our Brazilian bad boy, but unfortunately, the best had to do it.
So he's going to take it back. So he's going to use Tribal Hammer instead to spin it back. Okay.
I mean,
very nice of the judge to do that. All right, so Tribal Hammer we're going to go and spin it back. So that's
he will
fine.
do that board wipe again, but
Detonation will take care of the crab.
Yeah, but at the very least, Galinha does have the opportunity to take a turn.
Yeah, he's gone. Boom.
Yeah, the crab is gone, but
the crab is gone. The crab
so
is
there's
gone.
no seal.
Dang. What? He can't use it this seal. Is he forfeiting?
I mean, technically speaking, he can play the card as a constant.
Okay.
So,
fair enough. Okay, fair enough, I suppose.
If we're going based on that same logic...
It's true, he can. I'm not debating that. I know we can. It's just...
he probably has something crazy. Like, he probably has some asset pile.
He'll need some revival. He will, somehow. Alright, so Crystic can't make any more attacks. It's going to be Galinha's move. He somehow survived. There's a seal in play ready to deploy as soon as Galinha can get a monster back from the perish pile. Does he have the ability to do so? I don't think so.
So, I guess now we have to think. Like, for Crystic, he has a Tacticalism still, he has the Snake Shifter, and one other card, and the Glidus. So,
yeah. He can't play any Toreetles either.
Yeah, Toreetles are out of the question, so Galinha has to...
Ooh, that's a good play. That's a really good... Oh no, so he's going to play this, and then he might play Card Frenzy.
And then go into Frenzy.
That's really clever.
At this stage, I think he's actually trying to get the second Blader, or the lone... Or a Mechanizar Lone Toreetle.
It's true.
A Lance. If he can get one of those two, and deal with Worldview, the Toreetles come back online.
Yeah, the advantage of what he just did there as well is that he's going to draw 5 fresh cards from that Frenzy.
Yeah, so that's a double whammy.
It's true.
Oh,
that's good. That's really good for him. Does he have a monster descent?
Probably. No, wait, he has four Toreetles as field for
He might be able to actually remove enough of the constants that Crystic can't survive it. I mean, Crystic's still got an asset, but as long as Galinha has some way to survive a few more turns, this might be a way Galinha could turn this around. He just has to kill this widespread.
I don't think it's the widespread that we have to worry about in this situation. It's the worldview. I think if I was playing this situation, I'd look to remove Keeping Watch and Worldview as early as possible. These two cards are what's going to cause a lot of long-term problems. And it looks like on the response, Blessing coming down.
Yep.
And
that's in the draw.
And there's the Lancer on the response. He's getting rid of the Worldview.
That's a smart play. I do think you do have to do that as well. But widespread is going to be a bit probably the next thing. Maybe you play Blader next. Deal with widespread. Don't know. Now he's going to search that. Yeah,
so now he can play the Toreetles down safely, and they are under the effects of Star Rat. Oh, actually, no, that actually makes it very interesting.
Oh, now this is big. This is big, guys. Okay, Hut now being in play is really good for Galinha. He's getting those health gain up. He just needs a way to deal with that termination. It's second to 4.
Crystic paying 4
That's
to
okay.
That's
okay. That's alright, because Crystic can't get... I don't know if Crystic can get to 7 health on the next turn. He gains 1 health from Future State. But unless he uses maybe Titan or something, he may not have enough health for the rest. It's still doable, guys. It's still doable. He needs probably Blader to deal with widespread, though. And then
the only out to it. He doesn't have the Blader.
I don't think he has the Blader. Oh. That's rough.
So now in this state, I believe what we're going to see is...
Or Mind Taker.
I don't understand.
Axe Head, maybe? Oh, it's Axe Head.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Axe Head, yeah.
Oh, it's massive. Yeah, that might be game. I think that's going to be a GG we see soon.
Yeah, that...
He still has a Marine Guard, but I don't think how he can survive another turn.
Let's see, that is a total of 9 Toreetles in the perished pile. There is 1 Toreetle left. And I think he actually has it in hand. That last Toreetle.
Maybe. It's a shame he doesn't have 2 copies of Toreetles from the past. Imagine if that was allowed at 2 copies, that would have been good. Ugh. Now they're going to get board wiped. if they even played anything. Alright, I think this is gonna be game.
Yeah, as if they didn't get board wiped already.
How big is the axe head? It's only 1600.
Yeah, it's only 1600.
Alright, stop now, guys. Come on now. Jesus.
It's not
Can't
my
shake
fault.
the
Aren't you
allegations.
glad I added that part in?
Anyway.
What, you were just gonna take it in the out of context video and just cut it off before I said 100?
Anyway, okay, so Crystic's got the turn. You just poke here. But
You don't need to do anything else.
oh, they're gonna play something from his asset.
I don't see why.
Which, I mean... Yeah. Dang, that Raynar play looks to be the big turning point in this match.
Yeah, that was Galinha overcommitting.
Unfortunate.
Which was the last thing he needed to do.
It wasn't a bad play per se, it's just
And
the fact that
Crystic
Crystic had the response.
Crystic is sacking sacking forward to remove the adverse seal.
That's just
why?
sadistic.
That's a bad play. Why would you do that?
I think it's just all to the wound.
That's a terrible play. Because now if Galinha can re-guard here, there's no threat of the termination on the following turn. This gives Galinha more time. Okay. I don't know.
I think he's just playing with the opponent. He doesn't care
That's what
at
I
all
think
here.
too.
Fair enough.
I think he's
I
just
think it's
messing with
good.
him.
Well, we'll see, I suppose. Okay, so... let's see what happens.
Let's see if Galinha will play it out until the end. Instead of forfeit.
And there's the coconut hut in play now.
Okay, top deck. How does it make you feel, Minnie, to see someone using your top deck to beat one of your own Brazilian people?
To be honest, I don't care. Like, yeah.
And I think that's it. There's the guard.
Ring guard. Yep. So
Doesn't matter.
I mean, if he has Blader, he could pop the widespread, or pop the hut, maybe.
There's
even.
the Blader, and he's
only
popping keeping watch.
Interesting. So
Right, because there's no threat of the
termination.
and there's
that's
the
big!
Kitsu!
Oh, that's big! Oh, that's big! That's really big. That Kitsu's huge. That Kitsu is huge. Holy crap! That Kitsu's big. That
He
Kitsu
still
was
has
big,
the
guys.
Midas, though, if I recall.
That Kitsu was big.
It still has
That's a big
spiders.
Kitsu. That's a huge Kitsu. That is one massive Kitsu.
It's a 9k Kitsu, I think.
That is big. Holy smokes!
I think that's
It's a 10
I think that's
Oh, that's
the
okay.
Midas. There's
Yeah,
the
that's
Midas.
okay. That's okay. That's okay. Crystic can't board wipe in the next turn though. He can't gain 4. He can gain, I think, 3. He can't even gain 5. Holy smokes!
There's
he'll
just
then
So let's see.
he gets
And
ruins.
the newfound ruins. Oh, that gets
Okay.
back the keeping watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. It will. It will get some stuff.
And then that keeping watch will just get back the Mind Taker, and that
Yeah.
just blocks it again.
Yeah, MonTac is gonna be rough here.
So, that Mind Taker will also. I think that'll give Crystic enough time.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, there's the
That's
big
game! Oh, great game, guys. That is the game.
Oh
Congratulations,
no,
Crystic.
it's even worse!
Yeah. Congratulations, Crystic, on being the winner of the ACT 2025. Well played, sir. That was fantastic. Thoughts, guys?
Oh my god, Crystic finally is the first one to do a golden road Like to win
Sweet.
every tournament in a single year.
It's true.
Oh my god.
He wasn't a king of the
Generational
world,
run.
though.
Oh my gosh, Misfire. Anyway,
All things considered, he is the main tourney triple crown.
this is incredible.
3 different tournaments.
Wow. GG, everybody. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. That was the grand final. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Tom, Misfire, and Mini Smoke. We'll see you next time.